Time.
I don't have anything bad.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. The time now is 6 p.m. If you don't mind, I would like to call our Hoschton Downtown Development Authority meeting to order. Just a couple of housekeeping things, if you don't mind. Welcome to everyone. We're happy that you're participating. We save public comments and input until the section designated on our agenda, which is after we've gone through several agenda items. And thank you again for all participating. And there are a few people I will announce and recognize at the end of the meeting, if you don't mind. Thank you. Without further ado, now that we've been called to order, I would like to have someone make a motion concerning our meeting minutes from our last meeting.
I make a motion to.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Wonderful. We have several great items on our agenda this evening. Without further ado, we'll jump into those immediately. Some things have been proposed by the city, and we've added it to our agenda, one of which is a bylaw amendment. And do we have a motion for anything prior to that? Dr. Kumar?
I don't think so.
So just to be clear, the amendments are in red.
Yes, sir, that's correct. They're
So there's only one change.
Yep. To my knowledge, that's the only thing that they added. And I believe that the city is always wanting to move forward. We want to have some continuity and some consistency, and that's why this was added to it. I think that it's time that we all embrace and move forward together and have some solid ground.
Okay. I'll move to approve the amendments to the bylaws.
Second.
All in favor?
One minute here. In section 2, it says election of the officers shall be conducted yearly at a regularly scheduled meeting. If we're going to elect them for 2 years, do we need a yearly election?
Some roll off once a year, depending on the terms. That's why that was added in there. Or that's why that was originally in there.
This is the officers, this is not the members. This is the officers, which you just said the chair and vice chair are elected for 2 years.
It's a good catch. I
It is
think
a
we
good
can
catch.
amend it. We can delete it yearly.
Okay. Yes.
Thanks, Dr. Hunter.
Thank you for catching that. And you will fix that, right? Thank you, ma'am.
So do I need to revise my motion?
Please, sir.
Okay. Motion to approve changes to the bylaws with the stipulated change that Dr. Hunter suggested.
Yes, second.
I was waiting on my second. All in favor?
Aye.
Wonderful. I'm going to turn agenda item number 2 over to Dr. Kumar for the moment.
Yeah, I think we have been going back and forth on the DDA member. There are 2 vacant spots right now. Ms. Tracy Jordan is recommending one local business owner, Ms. Tori Wilson, so she's going to apply for that board seat. And also, if anyone is interested, please fill out the form and give it to Ms. Jessica Green. There is one more DDA board member, which will be recommended by the new mayor and council member after the retreat in the early spring. So the mayor will and the council member will nominate one liaison from the mayor and council.
Wonderful. And while we have an audience here, anyone that's interested in being an associate member, please complete an application and join us as an associate member. We're always welcoming volunteers as well. Moving on to our next item on the agenda, item number 3 regarding the 69 City Square lease agreement. It is my understanding that this is just for our review at this time. There will be forthcoming information from our city council, and we will act upon it at that time. Any comments on that, board? Any questions?
Yeah, I got a stupid question. How's that? What specific address are we talking about with 69?
The empty shell.
I got it. I wanted to make sure. Okay.
Absolutely. Any more questions or comments,
No, ma'am.
Joe? Wonderful. Moving along. Item number 4 on our agenda is an update on our Jingle Mingle, which will be on Friday, December the 8th, and I'm so much looking forward to having Jessica give us an update. We're going to work really hard again to bring the city together to celebrate the community and to have the reason for the season to celebrate Christmas. Jessica.
Thank you, ma'am. This year we decided to make it smaller, and we're focusing just on our downtown businesses at Town Center as well as here and where the Hoschton hardware is. And the plan is to have a map, to have a rough draft, and what you'll do is you'll get your map along with a bag, and the first 100 people who get their tickets will get a commemorative glass, and it'll have Jingle Mingle 2023 on it, and it'll have our platinum sponsor on the back, which is Rock Hard Spirits. So I'm still working on the map, but we're looking to have a really great time. We'll have West Jackson Elementary School, and we'll have the Jacksco High School dance team, as well as Santa, and we'll have the lighting of the Christmas tree by our new mayor. So we're looking forward to that. Tickets are on sale now for $10 on ticketleap.com. You can go to the Hoschton DDA Facebook page to get your tickets. And yeah, we're looking forward to it. It'll be really nice and cozy. So
Absolutely. And any business owners that would like to be a stop on the passport for everyone to go visit your business, if you have any questions, we'll be glad to elaborate with you. We would love to have you be a stop, spread a little Christmas cheer, and have an opportunity to showcase your business and tell the visitors that come out more about your particular business. So all local Hoschton businesses are welcome to participate. Moving along, our next item on the agenda is an update on our upcoming barbecue tournament regarding something we've never had here. It is a sanctioned barbecue event, and we're also looking at an advertisement on a billboard. And I defer to you guys that know far more from your notes.
All right. I think we have been going back and forth on this barbecue festival for a year or so. And the Crestwind, they were kind enough to work with us, their tournament, pickleball tournament. So we would like to piggyback with the Crestwind pickleball tournament so that we kind of align ourselves for this local economy kind of approach. So the barbecue festival, Jessica reached out to this Georgia BBQ Barbecue Association. So we will be working with them and with Crestwind. So hopefully sometime in fall, Jessica has few days to make an announcement. Then you guys can directly work with Jessica.
And the really neat thing about the Georgia Barbecue Association Festival is that it'll be the first one in North Georgia in our area. All of them are in South Georgia. So when we reached out to them, they were very excited to hear that we wanted to partner with them. So, and a couple of the dates we're looking at are September. We have September 14th and September 21st, which are during football season, but we'll still make it work. We'll have TVs on and big screens, and we'll just have a good time. So,
Thank you, Jessica and Dr. Kumar. That'll be an exciting event. Put us on the map with something that no one else in the area has. Moving on to our next item on the agenda, talking about the Retreat 2024. I know we're all looking forward to it, and I do not have the details on it to share with you. Who has those details to share?
So as of right now, there are no details. We need to work on those. It's just a discussion at this point, just kind of figuring out when a date and time would work for everyone and then going from there. So.
All right. Typically, it's going to follow the mayor and council member retreat, so you guys can plan sometime during springtime.
Historically, we've joined in on their retreat. We've learned a lot. We've participated. We'll have to allow a little bit of time to be able to have a give and take session with them.
Yes.
Any comments or questions about that? Boy, we're moving along quickly.
Yeah, it would be nice to know how soon the city council is going to set their date.
I know, it would be very nice to know, yes, ma'am. I'm sure that will come in January, that they will have an idea on that. Moving along at light speed this evening, 2024 meeting schedule time change. It has been proposed to us by the city that we change our time for our board meeting. It is up for discussion. They would like to be able to do it to better allocate use of city personnel. They've proposed that we keep it on Monday and move it to 3 p.m. I don't know how that works for anyone else. This is up for discussion.
Yeah, go
Still
ahead.
on the second Monday?
Same day of the month, just moving the time up so that we don't have overtime hours.
Gotcha, I think it makes sense. I know it should work for my work schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joe?
How about you, Joe?
I never know, okay? But, I'm still planning on retiring sometime in April, so I think it'll resolve itself.
Wonderful. As long as I know in advance, I can typically move some things around depending on where I'm doing immunization things or whatnot. So, wonderful.
Tracy, can we add one more new line item to the agenda? This again, that's an update on the BRIC fundraising project.
That is a good item to add to the agenda. Do we have any
Dr. Kumar?
objections to adding that to our agenda? May we have an update, please?
Yes, we may. Our website is live for our BRIC fundraiser. It's brickmakersusa.com. You can go there, and it has a landing page. You can complete all the information. They're going to be $100 a brick, and we're hoping to start selling them as soon as possible. They're not on any of our websites or Facebook yet, but if you want the information, I can go ahead and send it to you.
If I'm not mistaken, we've already had one donation, sizable donation for some bricks in
Yes.
honor of certain people.
Yep, we did receive one anonymous donation, so we're.
It was quite large, if I'm not
Yes,
mistaken.
Yep, so,
Wonderful. We're stepping in the right direction.
yep, it's gonna be a nice thing for our city.
Wonderful.
Just to give a background about this, for the newcomers, this BRIC fundraising project is towards the Oak Street Park. There are 2-acre lot close to the depot. So in the long run, this is going to help us to get the park going.
Thank you, Dr. Kumar. Any other discussion regarding our BRIC fundraiser? Super. Now we have hit the section on our agenda for public input. Do we have any input from our public? Please stand and identify yourself, sir.
Yes, my name is Dr. Nicholas Sutton, and I just wanted to say thank you for everybody who's putting up the Christmas lights out there. That all looks wonderful, and it sure brings to a cheerful place for us to see. So I just want to say thank you for all of that. And then also just a reminder, as the town grows, some of us that are trying to get involved, please let us know any way that we can. Thank you.
Thank you. We welcome your volunteering efforts. Thank you so much. Any other public input? Well, at this particular moment, I like to take a time to have a chairman recap, and while I'm doing that, I would like to recognize some of our newest business owners, if you don't mind. We have Jessica and Jason Martin of Putters. They're a brand new business in Hoschton. Please check them out. Please support them. They want to be a great neighbor and want to help do all good things in Hoschton. I've known them for several months, and they're fine people. So please welcome them, and please check them out. And I also want to say thank you to Yang for being here, Atlanta Development Company. I know that you guys have a lot vested in the city of Hoschton, and I appreciate you showing up. And would someone like to announce and address our incoming elected officials?
Yes. We would like to congratulate and welcome our new mayor, Ms. Debbie Martin, and Mr. David Brown, and Mr. J.J. Jackson. So they are our new council member and mayor. So we will be working with them closely and learning from them and also contributing for our city's growth and moving towards to the future. Welcome, guys. Yes.
Welcome. Do we have any other business matters that you guys wish to discuss this evening?
Well, I have one thing I would just like to say. We are planning Putters ribbon cutting. So once I get that scheduled with Jason and Jessica, I'll make sure to make an announcement. So if anyone wants to attend, we can make sure you guys are there.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you very much. Seeing no further items on our agenda, do I hear a motion?
Motion to adjourn.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Brief.
But we covered a lot in a hurry.